Hi, welcome back. This week we're going to be moving on to Module 8. So we're going to be looking at our court system. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a break this week, so there'll be no Dropbox. And I do want to thank you guys. You're doing a great job so far with the class. You know, almost everybody has been getting their Dropboxes in and doing a good job of the discussions. And so, like I said, we'll take it a little easy this week. Your letters to editor, one thing I want you to do is make sure you get this published. If you do, I will give extra credit. And I already have one person from the other class. So this class is also being offered face-to-face this year. One of my students from the face-to-face class already has gotten her letter published last Thursday. And so I want you guys to go ahead and start publishing here. Like I said, usually I have about 15% of the class published their letters, and it would be great if we can get a very high number in here to do that. So it's a fairly easy process, and it's actually really fun to get done. So I'm going to give you a break, and hopefully you guys can take the time to publish your letter. And if you do, let me know about it, and I will attach extra credit to you, to your score. Like I said, I'm really happy with how the class is doing as a whole. You're doing really good this semester. You're having some good discussions, and I'm happy with that. So let's move on, and I'll just go through what's due this week. Like I said, this will be a light week. So we're going to be looking at the courts. So make sure you go on to the Module 7 discussion, which last week only had one question. Go ahead and log on at least 3 different days and do a response each day at least, at a minimum. Like I said before numerous times, if you go above and beyond and do extra responses and really have a conversation here, you have the chance of getting some extra credit with this. Then I want you to read Chapter 8 of the textbook. And I have a few videos from Crash Course. I know a lot of you are familiar with the Crash Course videos, but they go into the courts quite a bit, and they have some good information through short videos. So it's totally up to you if you watch them. It's a extra thing, which I really hope you do. They'll just give you some more information, make the quiz easier for you, and hopefully you end up learning more, for the long term. So aside from the quiz, I want you to actually take something away from this class, and hopefully that will help get this deep knowledge. So once you're done with that, take your Chapter 8 quiz. And then we do have 2 initial posts this week on proportional representation and incarceration nation. So you're going to be looking at what the book talks about as incarceration nation, and I want you to give how you feel about that. And I want you to take the information you took from last week and look at the idea of, would you support moving towards proportional representation, and explain why or why not. And so I just want to see how you go with that. Just do your initial responses again. Do not respond until midnight of the 15th. So give it through next Sunday and start responding Monday morning. I don't want to see any early posts. For the most part, most people have stopped doing that. But if you are, please make sure you make sure that doesn't happen anymore. So again, 10:15, all these assignments are due. Not very much this week, and like I said, that's because you had a bigger thing with the letter, which I really hope that you do get published. Like I said, it's not a hard process, and it's really fun. So if you have any questions, make sure you email me, and I will make sure to get back to you. And either through email, or we could do a telephone conversation and have a telephone conference, which I prefer. If there's going to be any questions, it's much easier to do this on the telephone and have it hammered out quick than having a long chain of emails. So again, if you have any questions, make sure you contact me, and otherwise get publishing of your letters, and you'll hear from me next week. Thank you.